戦いの中に生きる道を求めてしまったのかもしれない。あなたのよ。
料理とは果てなき荒野そのものである。美味しさもまずさも数限りなく点在する荒野。
How we doing, boys? I'm back with Turk vlog number 3. Yeah, 3. I don't remember. Yeah, it has to be 3. Anyways, I was busy with exams. I know I'm making excuses, but it was just a lot of work in the early month of May. I had exams and like moving out of my apartment and shit, but like, you know, got it out of the way. I'm a little bit more free now during the summer. Trying to pump out some more content now. But as far as Turk, I want to give you guys a little background. I'm not perfect. I do have body dysmorphia. I have eating disorder, or I used to have eating disorders. I'm still like, you know, I have like a little bit of that like shit just lingering around in my head. Kind of fucks with your head, you know what I'm saying? EDs, eating disorders, can really fuck with your head. So they make you feel like you're imperfect and shit. Body dysmorphia, you know, links back to that. But I mean, that could be a video for another day. But I will be honest with you guys. It really affected the process of me staying consistent with turkesterone. Not that I was cheating on a diet, but more so because it affected my use of pharmacology. It affected my calorie intake. Not cheating by the way. But all right, number 1 was about not being consistent. It was because of me. Like, I had a lot of viewership and friends telling me like, hey man, since you're already on this anabolic growth supplement, turkesterone, you might as well eat a little bit more, because I was eating at a ridiculous rate of 1,400 calories trying to trace. I was like, I honestly, the end of the day, I really wanted to just get like shredded as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And 1,400 calories is extremely limiting. I was eating some sort of like Greg Doucette diet where my fat intake was just extremely low. And that's obviously not good for your hormones. And surviving on 1,400 whilst doing cardio, like I was doing incline cardio, like walking every single day. It was fucking ridiculous. It would go up to like 50 minutes to an hour a day. And that just drained the fuck out of me. And like, if you're eating just like barely spiced up chicken breast with rice and egg whites with spinach every day for every meal, dude, that'll fuck you, man. Anyways, I also, what was it? Yeah, so also the viewership and friends have told me to just, you know what, you're just gonna have to give in a little bit and increase the calories. And I didn't want to lose that lean look, but I was already plateauing because 1,400 can only get you so far. You gotta start a little bit higher to make sure your metabolic rate is just higher at the start, because I had already fucked it up by dropping the calories so low and increasing the cardio so high that I was just wearing myself out. So I reverse dieted very, very aggressively. Like, I'm not talking about like 50 calorie, 100 calorie like increments per week. I'm talking about like 400 calorie increments per week. And I went up all the way to aggressively doing to around 3,000 calories to now tapering down to 2,500 calories, and I kept a steady rate of 2,500 for a couple of days. Back to the turkesterone usage. I remember last vlog, I told you guys I fucking did a shit ton of deadlift volumes. I did like Romanian deadlifts, sumo deadlifts, dude, back-to-back days, and I would be doing them the same sessions. Like, dude, it was like, you know, it was like that insane day where, like, you know, that insane week where I was on Turk for like the second week doing so much of that shit. Dude, the recovery is insane. Using this Turk literally made me like, I was always pumping in the gym. It was ridiculous. I felt less tired. I don't know, maybe it was the mindset that got into my head. I want to say that it wasn't, because every day I try to put forth a really good attitude towards working out. And there are days where I just can't fucking, I just can't fucking do it. I get below average workouts, but I really think that the Turkesterone usage had helped me with that. And on top of that, I started taking 6 capsules a day. Here we go. So this is the official Turk. I only had 1 bottle, remember, as we said, 1 bottle. I know the lighting's kind of shit, but this is the Gorilla Mind one. I took it with another one alongside here. I took 2 every day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. I took 4 of these throughout the day. The only difference with this one is, remember from the other video, this one has hydroxypropyl beta cyclodextrin complex in it. And this one has also Turk in it, but it also has a couple more ingredients. It's from a-bolic. I believe the website is truenutrition.com. Yeah, truenutrition.com, a-bolic here. I'll put the link in the description. But 6 capsules a day. Dude, just blew up, bro. I started the Turkesterone cycle at 139 pounds. And right now, I am at 148 pounds. Now, you guys remember when I did my very first log, I showed you guys my stomach area, my abs, the same leanness. I'm now 148 pounds. I look even leaner than that last photo. I mean, you tell me, guys. Like when I was posing and flexing and just checking out my progress, even in the gym, lats just blew up. I mean, honestly, who the fuck looks at lats? I mean, most people, when they see someone like doing hard work, they fucking notice the traps and shit. But yo, another thing is leg gains. Legs, dude, I had lots of striations on my leg, teardrop, everything, dude, hammies, calves, dude, it's insane. I'll show you, I'll try to get some good pics posted on Instagram so you guys see what I'm talking about. Let me tell you guys a little about the program I did. It was just basically kind of like strength, volume, power building type shit. Strength, volume sounds fucking weird, but it was just a mix of power building and bodybuilding workouts, where I go like 5x5 and shit. It was just a push, pull, legs program, but the way I did it was a little bit different than most people do. I don't know if maybe people do this shit, but fuck it, I don't know. But it was push, pull, legs, and then I'd go to another push and then another pull day. And I would skip that leg day. Now the reason being is I'm not trying to show off or anything, but like my legs are not proportionate to the rest of my body. They're a little bit bigger. So I'm trying to minimize the amount of leg days that I have because I just got little good leg genetics, honestly. I mean, you guys can be the judge of that. I don't fucking care, but like, yeah, it sucks when you can't fit into like some pants you want to wear, like skinny jeans and shit. I had to throw some out because they're just no longer fit. And yeah, that fucking sucks. Another thing about doing way too many leg days is that it decreases the intensity of cardio that you can do. So I know some of you guys are young and you guys say like fuck cardio, but dude, that shit's so good for your cardiovascular health that you should be doing it on and off season, like no joke. And it just kind of keeps that V-taper look on your body, that leanness when you're doing a good lean bulk, considering the fact that you're not doing a dirty bulk. But everybody learns their lessons. If you guys are on dirty bulk, that's absolutely fine. You'll learn lessons from that. So for someone who's going to be hopping on Turk, I'd say if you were to use my experience as some anecdotal reference, maybe formulate a program where, because I was recovering so fast. Say like your chest, you did chest day, you were just recovered so fast, and you could probably hit that same muscle group again, areas around the chest, maybe your tris. Perhaps incorporate some sort of full body split where you're able to maximize what you could train in terms of volume because of the recovery. Now, push-pull legs, I'd say, is probably really great for beginners, but if you really want to like crunch out and min-max those numbers for turkesterone cycle because of the recovery, I would suggest trying out some sort of bodybuilding split where you're able to hit a muscle where it's already recovered and you're ready to hit it that day of. Because man, I think that might be a really good play for anybody that's doing this. On top of the recovery, I'd say leg days, usually I'm doing tons and tons of fucking volume for leg day specifically. It's mostly just, so for some background, push, pull, I do mostly like 5x5 and shit. But for leg days, heavy ass volume. Like if I'm doing hack squats, I do like 25, sometimes even 40 reps for it. I go light on the weight, but literally I'm trying to kill myself when I'm on legs, and I am literally dead the next day. Like I can't move my legs, like I could barely walk. Recovery with the Turk though, dude, I didn't even feel the inner pain that you get, that area. I don't know the muscle name, I mean I should know, but it's adjacent to the inner sides of your knee. It's the thigh. It's just like that thigh area that just connects to your knee, that usually is like in so much pain. After doing this cycle for the 6 capsules a day, I was able to like do deadlifts the next day without pain. Or not deadlifts the next day, but I was able to like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't have pain like for the consecutive days afterwards. I do want to note that although I recovered so fast, I don't think that it was strictly the Turk, because I want to mention that I did reverse diet. So calories were increased. So that means I had more energy, hormones and everything were just a lot better. Mood was a lot better, mindset was a lot better. So please keep that in mind, because I was trying to get a little bit more muscle mass while I was on Turk. And just to reiterate, I was addicted to getting that diced ass, shredded fuck look, you know what I'm saying? So I had to humble myself. I had to make sure that, you know what, you're gonna have to consume a little bit more calories. You're gonna have to put away that body dysmorphia, eating disorder, like mindset in your head, and just fucking down the food. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Now, I think that one of the things that you guys might be looking into, because there's not that many people logging their turkesterone, it is the side effects. So I started Turk around April, and I'd say the side effects were, it was initially acne. So whenever I was doing like a push day and I would like strain my muscles here, and I would be doing chest, the chest would develop a little bit of like, well, I wouldn't even say a little bit, it was one little acne spot, and it was like really big, but it went away after like, 4 days. It wasn't that big of a deal. And I noticed that after doing back days and I was doing lat pull downs, I was really stressing my trap area and my lats in the back. And I would get this big ass fucking acne, dude. And I mean, it didn't happen when I was doing legs, I don't think. Oh wait, no, it did. I was clenching my glutes to do hack squats. And I don't know. I mean, I need that tightened core to be able to, pick it back up and shit like that. But my butt crack, my ass crack, dude, it literally had that same big ass fucking zit, bro. But that only happened the first week for me. I don't know if that will happen, or if somebody else doing this Turk would happen to them like that. But that was it for me. The first week I had acne. After that, it all went away. I mean, I didn't have any other breakouts after that. That was it. I was flawless after that. I had no acne, not even on the face, like literally no acne, not even joking. Next side effect is, I want to say mood swings, but I don't know. Maybe it was because that I had the, back to the body dysmorphia eating disorder thing where I was, getting in my head about that. Maybe that might have played into it, but I don't want to rule out mood swings just yet because I was a little bit more aggressive and crankier in the fucking gym. Like, I don't know. I was also, you know, stressed out, taking exams and shit, moving out. So that could be another factor into it. So, you know, don't immediately think that testosterone causes fucking mood swings. Don't quote me on that. You know, it's just a possibility, you know what I'm saying? Also, night sweats were off the charts. First week, night sweats, it was terrifying. I like would drench the sheets. It was gross. The amount of night sweats I had, dude, I would sleep on my pillow and, you know, it'd just be like watching TikTok or YouTube. And, you know, I'd be laying there on the pillow and shit, dude. There would be a development of sweat just on the pillow. You know, the AC was on, even the fan was on. Like, my body was just heating up like a furnace. And naturally I do sweat a lot, so I think it only propelled the amount of sweat that I was producing. It's still happening too. Like, even though I finished the bottle like yesterday of my Turk, I'm still getting the sweats. The before picture and the after picture, now I'm not gonna look like fucking diced or shredded, you know. I literally increased my calories. But remember, I looked a little bit more leaner, or at least my interpretation of me comparing the pictures made me think that I looked leaner. And I went from 140 pounds, remember, to 148. So on top of the inconsistencies, I did talk about pharmacology. Yes, so throughout the whole process, I have here, you know, obviously, these two bad boys, they were the Turk. I also had a daily multivitamin. You could literally find this at any Costco, boys. So yeah, fun fact, I'll do a video on Costco. Boys, if you're young, you're 17, you're 18, 19, you're just about to go to college, I would highly recommend going to Costco. I know that sometimes you could buy a little bit extra and go overboard and spend like, you know, $200 there. But it literally helps so much. You save so much money. Or at least I think I do. Some people say that you don't, or some shit about it being expensive. I don't fucking know, dude. Fuck them. I have these Gorilla Mind products on me. Let me see here. Let me show you guys. First one is Rewalsine that I talked about, alpha yohimbine. This is the AM fat loss stack pill. Or not, why did I say stack? This is my stack. And then I also have the Camp PM pill. So in the morning, recently, last week, well, here, I'll break it to you guys. Even though Turk is natty, I want to say last week, because of the inconsistencies of, you know, back to that again, fuck that shit, but, you know, I am no longer officially a natty anymore because of me using something called Cardarine. It is a performance enhancement drug, and it is, I'm not gonna show it on camera because honestly, I don't know the legality rules of, you know, showing that shit, but I have it right here. It's Cardarine GW501516. It is labeled as a research SARMs, but you know, I did my research. It's not a SARM. It just gets grouped along with the same SARM family. You know, you got the bottle, literally says distributed for research purposes only, not for human consumption, yada, yada, yada. You guys can do your own research on Cardarine. Derek has a great video on it. I learned a lot of shit from Derek. On top of that, I also have L-carnitine here. I take this, and man, dude, literally, I'm having a full breakfast of just pharmacology in the morning. I have no food, and I do fasted cardio. Dude, that started last week, and it's been really pumping, bro. My cardio now is just like walking around the neighborhood and getting a tan, and listening to podcasts, bro. I mean, yeah, if you guys follow my Instagram story, you already know that I do that. This stack literally keeps my appetite suppressed. Like, I was always hungry, even on like 2,500 calories. I was always hungry. This shit, and when I eat this, it's like, what time is it? Let me see. 10:36. I woke up at 8 a.m. I'm not even hungry yet. Like, I feel full, and I took all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 supplements, including the Cardarine. I take 1 Rewalsine, 1 a.m. and 1 p.m. And I also This bad boy, Thyrogenic. I know like the camera's kind of fucked, but it's from Condemned Laboratories. Condemned Laboratories. This shit makes you sweat like a motherfucker, dude. I got this from Ultimate Sport Nutrition. It's in Dallas. I'm giving them a shout out. But it's a weight loss formula for thyroid health. I mean, I'm not the most knowledgeable in supplements, but I'm gonna do my best to give you guys an interpretation and anecdotal experience. I also work a serving job as a part-time job because I'm in school, and I take one of these bad boys right before I head into work, along with one of the Turks, and I am sweating so much. I took 2 one time. I was drenched in sweat because you know, when you're a waiter, you're moving around a lot. You're doing a shit ton of fucking cardio, walking around from place to place, making sure your customers are all right and shit. This helps you burn so much calories. It literally drops water weight for you. It's just so amazing. And not to influence anybody to start vaping, but like sometimes when you do overeat on, not that you overeat, but when you do have a craving for like food, I also vape, so nicotine is also part of my substance abuse. So for the road ahead, since I finished the Turkesterone logs, I'm gonna grow my YouTube channel. You know, I'm gonna do it. I wanna grow my Instagram page. I wanna grow the Reddit involvement and community that we have here with Gorilla Mind and More Plates, More Dates, and Derek and everything there, and Sush, definitely Sush, and James English. Not trying to ride their dick or anything, but you know, they have been very inspirational. I want to give out maybe brotherly tips on things that could help improve your life. Let's say maybe cutting, confidence, let's see, body dysmorphia. We could talk about topics like that, you know what I'm saying? Unless you guys want me to try out different supplements, you know, who knows, maybe that could be a thing. I mean, I was already inconsistent with the Turk, so I don't know about that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you might not get the best results, but hey, maybe I'll show you guys a little bit what happens when I use the Carter, you know what I'm saying? But also, I'm 24 now. I had always thought about competing, but I don't know if I really want to commit to that. It is for NPC, qualifications are, I think it was 180 pounds after cutting and everything, you know, weighing in, you know, water weight and everything's gone, you're doing a water cycle and shit. But currently I'm 148. And if I need to get to 180, I need to like mass up to like maybe 195 or maybe even 205, something like that. And I'm like 5'5". That is a lot of weight. That is a lot of cycling and substance abuse to be able to get there. So I'm not entirely sure if I want to put myself through that yet. As far as the future, I will note that I won't lie to you guys if I'm on the juice or anything. Like if I happen to be on the juice, I'll let you guys know when I decided whether or not I'd be on test. I mean, I've been looking on a test, LGD, let me see, there's a Rad 140, Austrian, I think it was MK. I don't know, don't fucking know, but I'll let you know. I'm transparent. Do my best to be transparent, you know what I mean? Why the fuck would you lie? Better to be genuine than fucking lie, you know what I'm saying? Alright, boys. So I did get a second pair of John Skywalker's Trendsetter pants. Dude, this shit's fucking sick. And shout out to, I already mentioned them before, but shout out to Ultimate Sport Nutrition. There's this guy that works there, his name's Ben. He's this jacked motherfucking Korean dude. He is so humble and so helpful. He gave me and one of my buddies, Harry, when we stopped in, some free shirts. It's a Star Wars shirt that says Return of the Pump, dude. But shout out to him, dude. That guy literally helps us with so many questions. He's kind of like our own Derek at this point. I mean, we just ask him all these pharmacology questions. And this is the look right now. It looks very similar to, yeah. I'm kind of biting my shirt right now, but this is the look. It was the Turk lean bulk. I'm gonna be shredding up for this summer and give you guys an update of what happens. I just want to say, like, if you're young, even if you, I mean, if you're under 18, even if you're over 18, like, please just do your research before you get into this world of drugs. You know what I'm saying? I know it's really fucking hard to, like, you know, do everything naturally and get to a state where you look absolutely fucking sick. But please do your research before that. And maybe or maybe not, I might be an influence to you and turn and make you decide to hop on the juice or some shit, because I might be doing it. But please, if you have like an eating disorder or body dysmorphia that's been developed at a young age and you want to go for those quick gains, please do your research. Or even like, I'm not a professional, I just want to let you know, but reach out to me if you want to talk about those issues of, you know, not feeling comfortable in your own skin, because that shit fucking, it really, really, truly does fuck with your head, man. But yeah, I'm gonna be coming back with some more. I'm gonna try and pump out some more TikToks. I have a lot of ideas stored up, so that's just gonna be nice. And more YouTube content. This is the setup right now. Just gonna be editing here. Got a fucking James English video and some Yu-Gi-Oh! SpongeBob here. But boys, this is it. I'll be back, and you know what I'm saying?